The one who keeps silence the most gets the most. Silence is golden. These are rather awkward interpretations of the most famous Russian proverbs. You hear them on a road to kindergarten, at a school desk, upon graduation, at a public youth event, in a conversation with your grandparents. And look at these sites. This is the school I used to attend from my middle school years. Shattered gate, cracked walls, wooden windows that let the cold seep in, barely edible food in the canteen, which I stopped attending after the first couple unsuccessful degustations. And I don't even want to start about the public education situation in such countries as Afghanistan, Syria, Nigeria, India, Mexico, Madagascar, and you name it where else. And I am sick of keeping my mouth shut and my eyes blind. As a girl from a teeny tiny town lost amidst Russian steppes, I know exactly what it feels like to be overseen, neglected, and forgotten. Being a two-time prize winner of the most renowned academic competition in Russia, I do remember how my parents had to save to provide me with a train ticket to a bigger town, bigger opportunities. I do remember how my father had to work throughout the weekends to pay for my private Olympiad classes. And I'm more than aware that none of my parents had more than a week of rest over these past several years. And don't get me wrong, by all means, I'm not complaining. I'm bringing an end to my silence. And I'm doing so not only verbally, but also practically. Considering the astronomical rise in tuition fees in Russia, I've been trying to help those students who cannot rely on their parents in the same way I could. Working students from multiple countries, Uzbekistan, Russia, Kazakhstan, Saudi Arabia, etc., I started to host free classes, share free materials, provide necessary tips and recommendations, or send a virtual hug to all those who are in need of a little touch, nudge, or push into the right direction. And I'm extremely proud of those students I've been assistant who managed to secure a spot in the most prestigious schools in their region, or to win Olympiads that guarantee them an enrollment into the universities of their dreams. And that is exactly why I aspire to study strategic management. If I, at the age of 18, am capable of making a change on an individual level, how come all these respectable men with graying temples and women in luxurious dresses proceed to keep their silence? Is it a catastrophe of state budget allocations, a problem of personal egoism, or a predictable failure of centralized systems to adapt to the present distribution of human resources? Whatever the problem is, there must be a solution to unequal education opportunities and a consequent loss of human potential, or a path toward the solution, be it through a reevaluation of economic resources, a fund and grant system, or a gradual transformation in business policy. And I'm not being idealistic. Supreme prosperity is indeed barely achievable, but as a 9-year-old kid from forgotten Orsk, I would have wanted to know that there are people out there who might see me as something more than a kid from forgotten Russian Orsk, and the University of Notre Dame did see me as something more than a kid from forgotten Russian Orsk. In absolute gratitude for being considered to become one of the Irish, I do not deem it right to recite all of my virtues to persuade you to blast me with the most golden ticket of my entire life. I hope to show you so whatever action that I made and make it and will make in the future, and I am as good as I can only be that I ever had a chance to start my future in the University of Notre Dame.
She helped me gain motivation to win the Olympics this year.
I love Dilara.
It was her help that helped me to be active in my volunteering, especially in my region.
And she helped me a lot.
She helped me find inspiration to pursue my goals.
She helped me not just with English, but also with feeling better.
Thank you so much for appearing in my life.